And we're in. We're doing the thing. We're live.
Oh my god.
Ooh. How we all doing? Welcome to Bad Book Club. It's been many moons.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
That's too much. As if we didn't get enough references to moons and elves in the first 4 chapters.
This is art. Everyone say hi. Adam, it's been a while.
I miss you, Matt, specifically. Kieran, I've never met you before, but it's good to meet you.
Same.
And Casey, it's good to see you again.
Hello.
I'm happy to be back and reading some bad books. Actually, but here's the twist. Good book? Question mark? Good book club?
No.
That sounds ridiculous. Why would anybody want to do that?
No, this is not a good book.
I mean, we're only 4 chapters in. You never know. It could pull itself around, you know? Oh, yeah, we got to do a thing.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of space to work with.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, we lost Kieran. Oh, shit.
We've lost.
Oh, my God.
We love to see it.
Wow.
This book hurts. Matt, I think this is the worst thing I've ever read.
Wow.
Like, Mark feels like a treat compared to this. Like, because Mark at least cried. Oh my god, I'm in pain.
Two things about it. Like, on the one hand, Mark is definitely doing something more interesting and original, but I think the prose might be better in this. This is definitely a much less, like, awkward read. It's just more painfully generic.
That's a great point.
And as well, I looked up the publisher of this, and I think this might be a children's book. Because the publisher is for books for children and teens. Because this is like a division of HarperCollins, which is like a real publisher.
Right.
So this isn't like a fly-by-night kind of thing. So I'm wondering if this is just some really low quality, like, chapter books.
I mean,
because when you look at how many chapters there are 30 chapters,
Yeah,
and they're all like under 10 pages.
That's the kind of research you usually put in before you start the show. Once in a full moon. Matt, what are we low hanging fruit here?
Listen, this was a
punching
request.
down at chapter books.
This was a request.
Okay. You're right.
All right, Puma. This is for Puma, who's supposed to be here at some point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Puma's our loyal listener, loyal watcher. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to thank Puma for this recommendation. This fucking sucks.
Yeah, Puma, your taste is your taste is shitty. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding, Puma. No, I'm sorry. I forgot we're live.
Wait, guys, there's a table of contents in this book.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's how I.
Oh, I thought you counted.
Came from.
Chapter 17 is called "So Many Secrets." There's so many.
There's too many.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, the first thing I need to just talk about, and I'm angry about it, is the first page of every chapter being on a black page with white font.
Oh.
I can't do this. I have the eyes of a boomer. I can't do it. Like, for half these chapters, I definitely kind of skip the first page, so if I'm missing important things, someone please tell me, because
Define important.
Yeah.
You gonna find the meaning of life in here? Like,
That's what I'm looking for, ideally.
Yeah, I got the hardcover version, just so you know,
Oh
guys.
Jesus.
That's
oh wow.
fancy.
Does that have? Is that better printed on those black pages?
That's what I was gonna say. Is no, it's just as shitty. But it is a couple dollars extra.
Oh.
I'm glad you showed out.
But actually, fun fact, I found this book. There's a $1 bookstore in my town, and I go like once a week because I love that place. And I just saw it sitting in the books for kids section, and I was like, well, that's our next book club book, so might as well grab it for $1. And here we are.
That's a good sign, though. If you're finding it at a $1 bookstore in the kids section, that's how you know.
That it honestly was like a sign.
The
I was
thing is,
really surprised.
I wish I was like 12 years old because I'd be curious, like what other 12-year-olds thought of this, what I as a 12-year-old think of this. Because I know I would hate it just because of what I like to read at 12 years old.
Mm.
But also, like, I don't know if like the average kid reads something like this and is like, oh, okay. Like, is this low-hanging fruit, or do even 12-year-olds think this is shit? Because I hope it's the latter.
Also, is this for 12-year-olds or is this for like 9-year-olds? like because this feels like one level of reading above like Magic Treehouse.
It seems like a little older simply because it's like kind of like when did this come out actually? Do we know?
The question is, what age did Puma read this?
I don't think Puma's read this. We have Puma in chat right now. Puma, have you actually read this book, or did you just want us to read it?
So this came out in 2011. So this is clearly hyping off of Twilight. Anything that's werewolf or vampire oriented in the post-Twilight years is
when did Twilight come out? Actually?
2008.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the
books?
movie. That's the movie. The book is 2005.
Okay, because this woman, Ellen Schreiber, wrote Vampire Kisses in 2003.
Oh, predating Twilight.
Shit.
Oh. The fuck?
Damn.
It's about, apparently, according to Wikipedia, it's about a high school goth girl named Raven Madison who lives in a boring town she calls Dullsville. Got him.
Literally sounds like My Immortal. Like there's no
So
difference.
the series was continued into a manga.
Oh.
That's a hard pivot right there.
That's a Jesus.
Which
Confirmation from Puma,
imply-
he hasn't read them, by the way. Puma has not read
I feel like that implies that there's like some kind of like there's some kind of like creativity involved in that series if someone's bothering to adapt it into a manga after like what 9 books and a manga, like, you know what I mean? Someone's consuming this media.
Was
like
was Once in a Full Moon, was that ever adapted into anything? Is there a sequel? I did not do my research.
There's 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. More content.
and these I think are like the last books she's written. It's bizarre.
I
Apparently,
know, but I have the second one.
apparently she did like stand up and improv.
Really?
Oh.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is the most funny thing I've ever read, so that's unfortunate.
There were a couple funny lines in the book. Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna rifle through it.
Oh, please do. I'm curious. So maybe I've missed something. Maybe it was those crucial first pages I didn't read.
Yeah, you did skip the first page, Casey. You could be missing all the good jokes here.
Yeah.
All the good content.
Ugh.
I think I don't know, should we do a little run through of the first few chapters for those of us who have thankfully not read it?
I think before we get started, I gotta ask Puma. Puma, you said you haven't read this. Why did you recommend it then? I just gotta know. I get like if you know what I mean.
Because he's a sick bastard. That's why.
Oh my god.
Well, watch us suffer, Puma. I see how it is.
Yeah. Also, what's going on, Winslow? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by.
What's up, Winnie?
Yeah. Um.
Waiting on you, Puma.
Wait. Listen. We'll sit here all day. I got some drink. I am in good company. I recommended because werewolves. All right. All right. Honestly,
love that.
you can't beat that.
That's fair. That's fair. We did vampires.
You got to do werewolves.
What is after werewolves though?
Ooh.
Like, where do we go from here?
Yeah. What's next in the lore?
Is it like
I don't know.
goblins?
Goblins.
Or is there good like goblin fiction out there?
I hope there's
Is there like
some...
Wendigo romance?
Yeah, like I was hoping there's some terrible like goblin or Wendigo romance or just like something.
Can we write a goblin romance? Is that like the new group project?
Oh,
Good job.
Puma says witches come after werewolves.
Oh, right.
That would make sense. That makes sense. Why does that make so much
Witches
sense?
are way too mainstream.
Or
There's been okay, fine. I guess werewolves and vampires are mainstream but embarrassing. Like, you know what I mean? There's been media about witches that has been successful enough.
Right. We have stores dedicated to witchcraft. I mean, it's really it's broken into the mainstream in a big way. So
Thank you.
We should start selling some witchcraft NFTs.
What the fuck is that, Matt?
It's a water bottle.
You're kidding.
No.
Why?
I love it so much.
I'm trying to take a drink here. Why use
Is it filled with lighter fluid? What's in there?
It's water. What do you mean?
Oh, it's
Matt,
water.
you gotta put an LED in there or something.
Only lights up like at night.
Oh, I'm trying to be a serious streamer here, guys. Come on.
You know, or put like a little chip that every time you put it down, it makes the torch placing noise.
Listen, I
I'm
love
trying
this.
to time my jokes when Matt takes a drink. I'm trying to get a spit take here.
Stop. I will spit all over my fucking computer, and we'll have to end the stream early.
Matt, the reflection in your whiteboard, it looks like you have Pornhub up.
Oh, does it really?
Oh, no, the other one. No, yeah, the black. Oh, okay, never mind. That's just Discord. Sorry, I saw a bunch of like thumbnails and like a dark background, and I thought it was. Anyway, so should we talk about the first chapter here?
Yeah. What?
God.
Why don't we jump? Who does someone want to take this one, or should I? Someone want to give us a little plot summary?
I can sacrifice myself for the cause, need be.
Let's see it.
Thank you.
So, okay, may I read an excerpt?
Yeah.
This is, I believe, the worst opening 2 sentences of a book I've ever encountered.
I thought you skipped the first page.
No, this one I didn't. I thought this was a crucial first page. It began underneath the haunting glow of a full moon. I was deep within the woods with my boyfriend, Nash, and my best friends, Ivy and Abby, and their boyfriends, Jake and Dylan. All of us huddled around the campfire telling ghost stories. This literally reads like my immortal, I swear to God. Like the listing of characters in the
Like the
first...
casting call, yeah.
It's
Oh
like
my God.
it's like she's writing the book of Genesis. It's just like, and Nash begot Ivy, and Ivy begot Abby. It's like, we don't need that anyway.
Anyways, so the boyfriends are all identical. The girls are identical, except our like they're just oh my God. Anyways, so they're out in the middle of the woods. They're camping and they're hanging out, and then what's his face starts telling. Is it Nash who starts telling the little werewolf story about Legends Run, the town where they live, and how there's a werewolf that comes and gets people. And so, you know, the girls are all like, oh, this story's too scary. As he's like telling probably the least scary story I've ever heard. And I'm like, wow, this is what the author thinks of women, but whatever. And that's kind of all that happened. Well, so, okay, so Nash, the main character's boyfriend, is some sporty spice. He plays football, and she's like, do I like him? Do I not like him? And that's something that happens for the next many chapters. and then they all get freaked out, so then they, like, run to the car, um, and they hear a howl, and then it's like, "Oh, it was just a prank. One of the boys was playing a prank." But then it's clear that it's very uncertain, and they probably encountered the actual werewolf. Whoa! But, like, didn't.
Wow.
That's it. It's not good.
And there's kind of like a subtle, is Nash a werewolf?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that where it's like, is this new person in the book a werewolf? Every chapter has that.
Mhm.
So they're setting up this mystery, like, okay, we're gonna see a werewolf soon. We don't know who it is, and there are a lot of suspects. So
It's true.
Which isn't terrible.
Yeah, a little mystery never killed anyone.
yeah. I do want to add about the first chapter, the metaphors that Ellen Schreiber chooses to use. They're very relatable. I think. Let me pull this one up here.
Oh, jeez.
Give me a second. Or not metaphors, the similes that she chooses to use. She says, "I scooted next to Ivy, who linked her bony arm with mine, as if it were a designer purse."
Oh, shit.
I mean, relatable. Hello. Who hasn't done that with a designer purse and it's just like fucking so awkward.
Oh my
But
god.
and there's a great one in chapter 4 or 3 about she just used a simile to compare someone being crazy to like fucking hopped up cheerleaders or something. Come
Like,
on.
this feels like a writing exercise. You're in like, picture this, right? You're in 6th grade and you've been told to do a creative writing assignment, and your assignment must include 2 uses of alliteration and 2 uses of a simile and maybe 1 metaphor.
Yeah.
And so you just sprinkling those babies in kind of regardless of whether they fit or not. That's this. It hurts.
Let's
And
do
it's
let's do a quick exercise. Kieran, Nash was scared shitless like
um. Hmm. Hmm. All right. I guess we'll stick with just simile. Oh God, what's terrified? Like a woman.
okay. We're ending the
will
stream
be
early.
really proud of you for that one.
Yeah, like a woman being told literally the least terrifying story anyone can imagine. Oh, a ghost story about a werewolf. Has
Not-
anyone ever been afraid of werewolves? Like, are they medieval peasants? Like,
Like,
Nash.
Ellen Schreiber hates women. I really do. That's my theory. I'm sorry, Adam. Continue.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, Nash is scared shitless, like leaving your designer purse on the bus. Sorry, that wasn't that funny. But Matt, do you have one? How scared shitless was Nash?
I don't think I can follow. I can't follow that up. that was fucking funny. I can't follow up the
Oh no! I left my designer purse on the bus. So Ellen hates women.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying. She hates her own kind. Now, is Ellen Schreiber? She's a woman?
Presumably.
as far as we know,
I did
Okay.
0 research. I have.
she
Well,
did
that's great.
perform in a 2-woman show. Apparently,
Okay. Was she one of those 2 women, or?
at least one, as far as we can
Okay.
tell.
Oh, Ellen Schreiber. She is from Cincinnati, Ohio. She's 55, and I have a picture of her. That's all. That's all I got.
Can you put her up on the stream? Is that possible?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Oh my God, her website gives me like a 404. We could probably buy ellenschreiber.com.
Like, what is it too with like this and like in Marked with all the main characters having like female best friends? who are just fucking insufferable. You know what I mean? Like, it sets like, I can't imagine being a 12-year-old girl reading this and being like, "Yes, I relate to this." I would be like, "Wow, I wanna punch myself in the face. This is the least relatable thing I've ever read." Like, it
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah, maybe it just says something about writers in general. Maybe, maybe they just link up with shitty people and they hate everybody except themselves. I don't know.
Really, though.
I got a picture of her up on screen. I'm trying not to block us, but that's Ellen.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
She has a great smile.
her bio on Google is literally all it says is Ellen Schreiber is an American young adult fiction author. That's all it says.
All right.
So, and she's 55 and from Ohio. That's all I got.
No accolades, no American author of Vampire Kisses and Once in a Full Moon.
She's got a Vampire Kisses series section and some other young adult fiction section, including Teenage Mermaid and Comedy Girl.
Well, we just found our next book, Teenage Mermaid.
I was gonna say we should read Mark Schreiber's book, her brother.
Oh.
I mean, his book apparently got made into a movie
Yeah.
about kids who die of cancer or something.
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, he wrote a book called Shocking Crimes of Post-War Japan. I don't think it's that one.
No, it's called Princes in Exile.
Oh.
I
Wait,
look-
so he's writing about that in, like, Unit 731? Like, what a strange array of things. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Diagnosed as having a brain tumor, 17-year-old Ryan is angrily resigned to the fact that he may not live to see another year.
Wow.
With time running out, he clings to two goals: publishing his journal and losing his virginity.
Best Screenplay Award at the Montreal World Film Festival. 7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too bad, honestly.
What, movie night, guys? Movie night?
Sure.
I'm so interested. It looks like no one has ever seen this movie, though.
Oh my
Well,
god. It's got 2 awards. So yeah, it won Best Screenplay and Prize of the Ecumenical Jury, special mention at Montreal World Film Festival. And then it was nominated for 5 Gemini Awards. So it's a TV movie. Okay.
It's all on YouTube. I found it. It's all on YouTube.
Oh wow.
Thanksgiving
dinner is very awkward at the Schreibers.
Yeah, you got fucking Once in a Full Moon and then like this award-winning fucking book. Or I guess the movie has won awards.
Ellen, that's the question.
I think I'm a Mark fan. I'm gonna say this right now just because you look him up and he has Princes in Exile right next to just shocking crimes of post-war Japan. Are his two books.
The same guy.
I think so.
I guess he has written over 40 books.
Wow.
Good for him.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
All right, so what are we thinking about chapter 1 so far? Like, as an opening.
It's a disaster.
Okay.
I have to say.
Nice.
I think it would be. I think its main flaw, right, aside from the terrible opening and the horribly generic characters, right, is the fact that the ghost story isn't scary.
Right.
Right, you up the spook level of the ghost story. You know, make it a little bit more intriguing or tense. You know, maybe don't be like, oh, werewolves, because no one can take werewolves seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, give us some more details and give us some more clear foreshadowing, other than wow, a werewolf does werewolf things. Oh, I had no idea there was once a werewolf here, because that's essentially all we get from it, is that the werewolf was around. It's like,
Right.
okay, and might still be around. And the might still be around is kind of interesting, right? It sets up, you know, you can do some interesting ancestry research or whatever, where there's like a bit of a mystery element to it. A whodunit, who's the werewolf?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the town of Salem stuff. But like the fact that it isn't means that it's just kind of like treading water for like the whole chapter, which blissfully isn't very long, but it's still really going nowhere. And the only thing is, werewolf? Question mark.
It's
And it's
like,
okay,
I feel
got
like
that from the title.
your whole thing about the story not being scary is honestly the thing that bothers me the most, to be honest. Like, okay, there's this one part where he goes, the townspeople often awoke to find their cattle missing, or in some cases dismembered. And then it's gross, Ivy exclaimed. Abby let out an audible gasp. Like, wow, in some cases dismembered. That's the
I was
most
gonna say some of the writing is also like a bit like it's a bit verbose in some ways.
Mhm.
Like and sometimes in the way people talk, it's a little bit weird for like high schoolers. There's no like slanginess or like authenticness.
What's some good 2011 slang?
Oh God,
I can't
epic.
remember.
Epic, yeah.
This is so sad.
What?
I'm 600 years old. Great. What
Great.
slang? What slang do we use? I don't even. I'm like, I feel like such a boomer.
That was when leet speak was still a thing.
Oh yeah.
You called things fails.
Oh God.
God. Oh yeah, using hashtag in front of everything. Remember when that was supposed to be funny?
Yeah. Nash was being a total noob because he Nash spooked himself with his own story. That's the thing that happens at the end of chapter 1 is he finishes the story and Nash like starts sweating from his brows and he fucking hightails it out of there because they hear a wolf howling and all of a sudden they just decide like, hey, we should just ditch Nash. That was my
Leave
favorite
him for
part of the
dead. The
chapter.
rescue party will find his body in the morning. It's fine.
Yeah, it took little to no convincing for our main character Celeste to just ditch Nash in the woods. And then she gets back to the car. She's like, "Phew! Like, I knew you'd be back here. Yeah, that's why we're."
Also, our protagonist has the exact same like situation as what's her face from Marked, Ebony Dementia Darkness or whatever her name is, where she's already basically accomplished everything she could want at the start of it. The status quo is looking pretty hot for her.
It's true.
It's like, yep, I literally have the most desired man in school, and he's actually really sensitive and not a jerk and really likes me. Also, I have lots of very popular friends, and I'm fabulously wealthy. It's like, oh, great. You should probably try and steer clear of any werewolf business then. You kind of got a good thing going there. Probably shouldn't try to rock the boat too much.
That I'll say about this is that Marked, at least, right? Like Zoe was insufferable, but at least Zoe had like some characteristics. I'm not gonna say a lot, but like
Oh God,
Celeste,
remember how she's a saint? How Celeste is also a saint? She's like Marie, like Mother Teresa, like caring for the elderly.
Oh yeah.
Celeste is like, but she's also like sticky sweet, and that's her personality, is being nice and caring about other people, which is not a personality. And it's like it's really bad. Like she's like at least Zoe said and did things and maybe was, I don't know, a little bit sassy, which didn't make her fun necessarily, but at least it tried. Like Marked was an effort. There there was effort put in.
I'm gonna say stylistically, I think as well, Marked reminds me a lot more of My Immortal than this does. Because
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more of just like thoughts in the head in My Immortal, Whereas this, it's very dialogue heavy. It's like first person, but it a lot of time doesn't really feel that way because there aren't these, or at least there aren't as many of these huge, like, just like in the head manifestos.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonder if you can do the same effect with this book.
No, doesn't
Does
work.
it work? No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Good effort.
I just want to show you. I want to show you guys how woke I am. By the way.
Oh, nice.
Right next to me.
Want to do some?
I have my copy of Cast and my copy of How to Be an Anti-Racist. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
Nice.
I have that on my shelf. What the fuck?
Oh hell yeah!
Should I get my Hitler or Stalin book out?
Yeah, go grab your copy. Oh, also, and that's just right next to my copy of White Fragility. Obviously, you got to have that in the mix. I mean, come on, guys.
You got quite the collection there. I am embarrassed to say that on my
What, you don't
bookshelf,
own any of those?
a whole row of my bookshelf is dedicated to the House at Night series.
Amazing.
So,
My bookshelf
What's on your bookshelf, Casey?
I have the politics of Muslim cultural reform, if anybody's interested. um,
Yeah.
it's all just nothing fun.
It's gonna be a pass from me on that.
Yeah,
It's valid.
I'm in the middle of some other books, so I might, say no to that one.
I'm gonna pass.
For now.
That's an epic fail, in my opinion.
Yeah. Only noobs.
It's not very lit.
It's not very lit.
Muslims are noobs.
Come on, guys. That.
Adam, you want to take that one back?
I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I do love all races and all religions.
Nice save.
Anyway, so chapter 2 of Once in a Full Moon.
I didn't talk about chapter 1.
Oh, right, Maddie. Sorry for hijacking your show here.
It's our show. It's our show. But it's fine. It's fine. I just want to say, I'll keep it quick. I read this whole book because I screen everything before we officially do it for book club, just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say is, I'm missing the days of Marked, where the best part of the chapter was Zoe saying "poopy" like 11 times.
Yeah, this doesn't have a lot of gold in it, I will say.
Fuck, this is rough. This is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least Nash is hot, though.
Thank God. Otherwise, what would we do?
I don't even know. Oh, shit. What did Puma say? The Secret Circle? Is that a book? That's a book, right? The Secret Circle is a book?
It must be about witches.
I hope it's
Isn't that the second Kingsman movie?
Oh.
I don't know.
Vampire Kisses is better than Once in a Full Moon, in my opinion.
The Secret Circle,
Oh no, that one's the Golden Circle. Okay, that's a separate thing.
The Secret Circle is a witch thing, and oh my god, the town they live in is called Chance Harbor.
Chance Harbor.
Why is it so hard to come up with the name of like a town? Like there's so many like so many things they're just so inauthentic.
Like you call it Townsville and that would sound better. Chance Harbor.
I love Legends Run. I think it's perfect.
I like when it says, "Tell me the legend of Legends Run" to the old man, and it's like, could you not think of another word? Did you use your thesaurus? Use legend in the same sentence?
It sounds like a Skyrim fast travel location.
Yeah, you get like the Legends Run cleared. Like you just like find some bandits there.
What did Puma say? Vampire Kisses is better than Once in a Full Moon. Well, Puma, like you said, you have never read Once in a Full Moon, but I can guarantee you, without reading Vampire Kisses, that you're definitely right.
Hey Puma, don't knock it till you try it, man. Just
This is
give
perfect.
this one a go.
Yeah, this book is great.
All right, should we do chapter 2, Matt?
Yeah, we can do chapter 2.
Who wants to take it?
I've already done my penance.
Oh,
God. Let's go to page like 11. The first chapter is a long one, actually. It goes like 11 pages.
Jesus Christ. That's some strong rum.
Nice.
Fuck, do you want me to take chapter 2? Is no one ready for it?
I can do it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Take us away.
Chapter 2 is just kind of just an info dump of the entire backstory of the main character.
Yep.
She mentions she's 17, the most common age for being a protagonist of any kind of teen or child or young adult literature.
Yep.
Where you're old enough to do most adult things, and adults don't feel the need to like try and get into any kind of child brain. But you're also not technically an adult. And then you have her talking about how she lives in, an average American 4-bedroom house.
Yeah, sure, average. She's like, we make the average American salary of $250,000 a year, probably.
Like, honestly, the parents are really totally hand waved over. They aren't really mentioned at all, and so far I don't think they've really made an appearance. She also lives in literally like the bougiest neighborhood imaginable. Because next to her is Ivy, and then next to Ivy is Abby, and they refer to it not next door as next acre. So I'm guessing she's a millionaire. I'm guessing they're all millionaires just based on the way property values work, right? If you've got a house in that neighborhood, it's probably up there, especially a 4-bedroom one.
What state is this in? Do we know?
I think it says it later on. I think it specifies. I don't think it says the state. I think it specifies like the area of the country. I think it's like New Englandy. I think
It's got to be Pennsylvania. Some like I get very Amishy vibes from this.
I'm pretty sure it's East Coast somewhere for sure.
Okay. Oh yeah, so then she's definitely a billionaire then.
Because they were talking about how when the people started developing the town, they would move in droves to New York.
Oh right.
Oh, okay.
So
Are they in like Connecticut or something? Like
could be Connecticut.
That would read Connecticut makes sense. Anyway,
Maybe.
She's super fucking wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of just zoom in on the precise moment that Nash asked her out and how she was literally the only person who would say no to him because she's not like the other girls. For some reason. There isn't really any reason why she's not like the other girls. We don't really have any kind of like information on her. Like we don't really she's not really characterized in any way whatsoever. It's just, yeah, I'm average, but also I'm not like the other girls. It's like you kind of can't have both, right? If you're gonna be an average person living average life, you can't also be, for some reason, inexplicably too cool for everything. Like if you're gonna say, what did you say?
And also Mother Teresa. It's weird.
I thought she was joking in this chapter when she says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go care for the elderly in a nursing home." I thought that was a joke. Like, yeah, now I'm gonna go provide like food and water to children in conflict-torn countries. Sorry, I need to go to this Peace in the Middle East conference. I can't go on a date with you. Sorry, I'm being invited to Camp David for another round of talks.
Oh.
Or I need to go to Geneva for strategic arms control talks. You know,
Why is the
can't make the
thing
big game this Sunday.
in like young adult novels though to make the protagonist like not just like a Mary Sue in a normal way, but just like, oh, if we make them perfect, they'll be likable. And it's like, what? Like, who?
'Cause I
Who
feel
came up
like
with this
I feel
idea?
like that wouldn't work, right? Because if I would read this, I as just like person who's trying to identify with this character, I'd be like, oh, I'm not some kind of saint. This is relatable. I feel like a piece of shit. I'm not helping the elderly. I'm not, curing cancer on the weekends or, delivering rice to conflict torn regions. You
Right?
know, this character is totally unrelatable. Where's
Oh.
my Nobel Prize? I better do something better than reading this terrible book if I want to get my Nobel Prize.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick just to say big shout out to Matt Clark is hot in the chat. Thank you for stopping by.
It's true.
That's fucking awesome. Okay, carry on. Sorry, I just thank you, Matt Clark is hot. I know who you are. Everyone can probably tell who you are, but still, you're making me feel good. So yeah, chapter 2.
I mean, it happened.
Yeah.
It's really not a chapter. It feels like a good version of character notes more than anything else. And then there was like half of a scene that the author had written for the main character and Nash getting together, and that's kind of it. There really isn't anything else, and we don't really learn anything terribly important in it. We're just kind of explained who the characters are. I guess the principle of show don't tell is a little bit above the fourth grade reading level this is aimed at. So, so,
Damn.
so this is what we got.
All right, well, you know what? Can we pivot just a quick sec, Matt?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
would
yeah.
allow me.
Yeah, no. Take the reins, buddy.
I feel bad. I feel bad taking a big werewolf sized shit all over the book because honest to God, I don't have kids, I almost want to rate this in the context of like how would a kid enjoy this?
Hmm.
Casey, do you have any
I agree. Considering how low level this seems to be, I feel like I'm happy to rate this as I would if I were a child
Mhm.
reading. If I was in like seventh grade or something, and this is what I was handed. I can confidently say, like remembering back on what I had read, that I would deeply dislike this,
Mhm.
and not even content wise, but like this also is not well written, which is why I same with Marked. I normally don't like to judge things that are like low hanging fruit, but like children deserve better than this. Like things children like I don't know. I feel like there aren't. I don't know. I'm curious actually how many copies this has sold and stuff. Like how much young kids actually know this. Like if this is at all popular or if kids have read it and they're like
Yeah.
actually I wonder if like Goodreads or anything. I'll have to do some investigating and see if any like kids have written up reviews on this or something on like smaller review platforms. Um but yeah, that's my take.
Matt, what do
Yeah,
you think? Or Kieran?
I was just gonna say, I think one big problem here is it feels like the author doesn't really have any enthusiasm or like novel idea that's driving this. Like it doesn't feel like the author has any kind of interesting take on werewolves that they want to do, or there's no like real creative spark behind this,
Hmm.
and it kind of and you can kind of feel that through the writing. because there's not really any excitement from the author. There's not really any intrigue. There's not really any rush to get to the part that the author thinks is interesting or cool. It's kind of just laying things out in the most flat and formulaic way, so far at least. Which is why I think this would definitely not have held my attention as a child, because it's just like, oh, a book about a werewolf.
Yeah.
So far, oh, is there a werewolf? It's like, well, bad news for you guys. the book says on the back of the book there's a werewolf. So sooner or later we'll get there, but until then, it's you're kind of behind the reader in terms of what's going on, and you're not being told anything new or interesting. And the kind of just casting call. Here are 6 people. Here's how these 6 people know each other. Here's like a little biography of the most generic, like, white bread people you could imagine. It's not really a good way of getting anyone, especially children, invested in a book.
It's a good book for. Thank you, Puma. It's a good book for moms to give to their problem children. Because Casey, to your point, this is not a character that is in any way. And Matt, what's going on over there?
Yeah,
Sorry.
the fucking chat, just you and Puma in the chat, just fucking has me fucking dying.
Strike that from the record.
And it's a good book to give to your problem child and say, hey, you got to be more like this girl, Celeste, because she's perfect, she's saintly.
Honey, why aren't you more like Celeste?
Why aren't you more like Celeste Parker from Once in a Full Moon? I mean, she is a role model for children everywhere. But and it's saying, if you're good like this, then God is going to single you out and give your life some purpose. That's the thing with all these characters in these books, right? Is that everybody else is drab and boring, but the main character always has this higher purpose. And so it's saying to these kids, hey, it's deluding them into thinking, hey, if I'm a good person, karma's going to come around my way, and my life is going to mean something. Okay, I'm going to be the most important vampire at vampire school. I'm going to become a werewolf and save Legends Run from, I don't know, fucking teen mermaids. Whatever the bad guy is in this book. Fucking I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think about that?
See, I feel like it's not a bad. Like, I actually agree with you. Like, this is something you'd give to a trouble kid, but at the same time, I think any problem kid would read one page of this and be like, ah, fuck this, and then would immediately stop, because there's nothing that makes it like a trouble kid. You give a book where it's like the kid starts out being a trouble kid, and they're like, oh yeah, I relate to this, and then you see them change over the course of the book, and they're like, I can be different. Like, this is more just like, wow, watching someone do things that no one act in ways that no one ever acts, and in a world that's just so like divorced from reality.
Mhm.
Like I don't know, kids deserve better literature than this. I mean, like, I remember vividly reading like friggin' Goosebumps books in, like, 4th grade or whatever. Those fucking slapped. Love
They
that.
slap.
And I can remember those pretty vividly. And then thinking about like this, I'm like, those are better. Like, infinitely better. Like,
Yeah.
better things exist. And it's like, even the troubled kids, even the child that's like, beating up every kid on the playground every day deserves a better book than this. Like, I don't know though, yeah.
Celeste is the kind of person that grows up, and I did not have a second part to that.
She is the kind of person that grows up. She is a child, as they say. I believe that's what they're typically called. But
Right.
I am not an expert, I will say.
Matt, what do you think?
Please repeat the question. No, Listen, I think so I just reread the Percy Jackson book,
Okay.
right?
I was thinking about those, yeah.
Which is probably
I was also
about
thinking about Harry Potter.
it's probably about the same reading level, right? Maybe a little higher than this. But
Mhm.
like what if like a 9-year-old's reading this, like a 10-year-old, 11-year-old reading Percy Jackson.
Hmm.
And I'll keep this brief. When I read Percy Jackson, I enjoy reading it, and then it makes me. I want to like adventure when I read Percy Jackson. I love the characters. I love everything. When I read this, I want to stop reading altogether. I wish I didn't know how to read when I picked up one for the full moon. But I also think it's fair to acknowledge that I am probably, even when I was 10 or whatever, I am probably not the primary audience for Once in a
Right.
Yeah, I think that's also something I was thinking about because I'm actually kind of surprised that the author of this is kind of like a real person and not some hack. Because this really does seem like someone who was like, this seems like sweatshop fiction. I feel like that needs to be like a genre. But it reminds me of
Great
the
point.
right, the Red Letter Media thing about the Bruce Willis movies, right? Of
Oh, yeah.
these kind of really cheap, really formulaic things that are just churned out because there's a market for them. And they're really low commitment, they're really low like barrier to entry, and they're just really basic like wish fulfillment kind of things. Like I mean, this is really the most direct kind of fan service you can imagine, right? First person POV, you get the hot boy, you get your choice of hot boys, you get adventure, you get wealth, you get popularity, right? It's just very basic stuff, and it's something that you can absolutely like churn through. I think I read the first 4 chapters in like 10-15 minutes. Like it
Mhm.
like this is not like a dense read. I think this is something for, once teenage girls who are in the kind of romance novel slash, supernatural romance novel phase have gone through the kind of big names and things that have some degree of like craft or drive to them and are in the stage of just, oh yeah, anything that fits the genre requirements. This is what sells the copies, right? Is you put this on a shelf, someone who's read Twilight and someone who's read the Vampire Diaries and all the other kind of True Blood, all that stuff, someone who's consumed all of those already will just read this because it's in the wheelhouse, and they probably don't care about the quality, they don't care about the structure, they just want the kind of to kind of immerse themselves in this fantasy. And the fact that it's not a good fantasy at that time, I think, doesn't really matter to them. um I mean, I feel better knowing that this is made, at least it seems like this is made with somewhat pure motivations. um I mean, it's possible that what's her face made this, just thought, hey, I know what the market wants. Let's just churn these things out.
Yeah.
But it does seem like there's at least some kind of like even if the result is horribly generic, that it isn't produced by some like ghostwriter pseudonym of like people in Indonesia working for like $1 a cent. A cent a word.
You really
A cent a word. Wow, that just summed it up pretty perfectly, Matt and Kieran. Oh, I was gonna pivot to Matt, but I was trying to tell Kieran, oh my god. Can you tell I haven't done this in a while?
Oh my god.
trying. That's what
Sorry.
matters.
The mic is hot right now. Matt, who's doing chapter 3 here?
Listen, buddy, I brushed up before we started, and like I said, I've read the whole book, so I'm gonna let you pick.
All right, let me just get chapter 3 out of the way.
Do it. Bang it
First,
out.
let me do a quick refresher because I don't. They all do.
Do what you gotta do, buddy. I'll check in with chat. Chat, how we doing? Thank you for being here, everyone. I think we're all vibing. Booma's out here vibing. So I think we got Jay Daniels in the chat now as well.
Oh, what's up, Jay?
You better fucking say something in the chat, JD. You piece of shit. I'm watching you.
Matt, every time I see that green box pop up in your chat, I have to click it. I have to get my channel points.
Thanks. Yeah, you gotta redeem those bad boys.
Is there any way you can do the casino? You can do bets. Can you do that yet?
Oh, predictions?
Predictions.
Yeah, I can do predictions.
All right, let's start a prediction.
What's our prediction? Sick. Come on.
Does Bad Book Club get through the entirety of this book in under 2 months?
Okay.
That's the prediction. It's going to be a 2-month long prediction.
I can't do Wait, can I do a 2-month long?
You can't do that?
I can do 30 minutes.
Okay, that's perfect. All right,
so we get through it in the next 30 minutes.
Does Bad Book Club? What am I doing?
Well, at the pace that Kieran reads, I mean, that took me like a pretty good app. I guess I'm at like a 7th grade reading level. You said that took you 10 minutes to get through 4 chapters?
I think so. I'm not sure.
No, I feel like you're a very fast reader.
Okay, what's the prediction?
I don't know.
Do we get through this book in 2 months?
Yeah, do we finish this book in 30 minutes?
Do we finish this book in 30 minutes? I don't even know how to run this prediction. I can run a 30-second ad break.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. We'll do next week when we do book club again. We'll think of like a fun prediction, maybe.
Beautiful. All right, so here's chapter 3. Let me keep this short, guys. It's called The New Guy in Town. Basically, there's a new guy, and he comes to Legends Run in a beat up green Jeep, and there's a WWF sticker on his car, or on his parents' car. I don't know if he's driving. And he enters the classroom, and he's about to take Celeste's seat. And Abby and Ivy walk up to this new kid, and they're like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Like, not being chill at all, like, just aggressive from the rip." And and he doesn't answer. He's like, "Fuck you! Like, I can sit wherever I want." And he's not looking at them. And then they're like, "Yo, like what are you doing here? Like, this is not how this works. Like, we're just really bullying this kid." And then so he starts to jab back at them, shooting zingers like, "Are you two on the welcoming committee? I didn't see your pictures in the brochure." And we're like, "Oh," like, you're supposed to insert that clip of all the people in that group going, "Oh."
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, so he's shooting zingers left and right. Well, you're taking her seat, like, you're taking Celeste's seat. Let me put a face to the name here and see if you give a shit then. And then this new kid snaps his neck around to look at Celeste, and they lock
snaps
eyes.
his neck.
No.
Did he have like a moment where he was aware he was in once in a full moon and he just decided to take his
No. This is there's something we haven't mentioned yet, is that there's a lot of references to wolves, or to like animals, that are like really subtle, and the author just threw them in there. And one of them is that Brendan like turns his head to look at Celeste, and they like locked gazes. And I feel like that's like a very like wolf thing to do, is to like lock your gaze. I don't know, maybe not. Can someone smarter than me comment on that, please?
Who knows anything about the gazing of apex predators?
It's
Yeah,
just
I
a weird.
don't.
It's just a weird way to say you
Yeah.
looked at each other, like you
So
locked
actually, this
gaze.
goes up to an important question.
Yeah.
When she says WWF, what does that mean?
It's a
Is
sticker
it
on his Jeep.
before?
Yeah, is she a
It's
boomer though?
before
Does she think
WWE
that means
right?
that it's the wrestling one, or is she talking about the World Wildlife Federation or Wildlife Fund?
This comes up later, is all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
Okay?
Yeah.
okay, because
And-
I'm looking up and I'm pretty sure that rebrand happened in like the late '90s.
Yeah. This comes up later, and it's not as it's dumber than you can even imagine.
so there's
Is the
another.
werewolf a wrestler? Sorry.
There's another moment where all the girls, they get together after class and they're like, "Did you see him? Like, what did you hear about the new kid?" And Abby said, "Did you see his coat?" Subtle. Get it? Like a fur coat? Wait, do wolves have hair?
I don't
Shit.
know.
Wolves definitely have, well, yeah, hair or fur, whatever you want to call it.
No, they're different. Fur and hair are different things.
Right.
Hair grows, fur falls out.
Right. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Like
No,
fur.
wolves
Oh.
have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, anyway.
Well,
And then they're all talking. Abby's run away, and Celeste says, "I heard he's a werewolf," like as a
Oh.
joke, and they all start laughing. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter.
Aha, werewolves, guys. What a joke. What a thing that definitely doesn't exist. Haha. Wouldn't it be really humorous if this guy who I made a joke about being a werewolf was actually a werewolf? Haha. Haha. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Like, this
Yeah.
is like the worst variation of putting the bomb under the table. It's like,
though, like, did Ellen Schreiber think, like, did she watch a couple of Hitchcock movies and say, "Hey, I can do some suspense," and then utterly failed to do that? Because I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened. She was trying to toss in all these references to animals and wolves, and almost like a whodunit sort of mystery.
which animal did it?
Yeah.
Was it a raccoon? An escaped penguin?
Adam, did you ever say our new mystery boy's name? Did you mention it?
Oh shit. Is
Brandon
it
Maddox.
Oh, okay.
That's
Brandon
ridiculous.
Maddox. It's not like Jotunheim Wolfsbane.
That
That's
would
not
be,
his name.
That would be sick. That would be awesome. JD in the chat wants to know how much for us to create an audiobook for this.
Probably not much. I don't think it would take very long.
Yeah.
Truly, I would do it.
I'll have to crunch the numbers, see how many hours of work it's gonna take.
Yeah, honestly, well, I think it depends on quality. I'm thinking we're like a one take kind of team here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I'm not.
We could do like a marathon stream where we just do the whole thing. We can tag in.
Fuck. No, that's for the sequel. We'll do that for fuck. What's the second one called? Magic of the Moonlight. We'll have
I
to
think
do
it's
that.
called Teen Mermaids.
No.
Is the second one? No. Oh, okay.
No.
Actually, do you know what we should do sometime? We should do a breakdown of My Immortal. We should go through it and we should make a big chart of the pro and against it being ironic. Whether this is a parody or whether this is authentic.
I think we should act it out as well. Full recreation of My Immortal.
Can we like turn it into like a play?
Yeah, let's do a My Immortal play.
That's funny.
Oh my god. We have to. You know what I bet we could
Cheers.
get away with? Like, imagine taking some, like, local venue, right? Like, some shitty place, just resell them My Immortal in the most legitimate way possible and see if anybody would do it, thinking it was in all seriousness. Because if you don't explain it very well, and you leave out the whole Harry Potter fanfic bit,
And you leave out the Ebony Dementia Darkness Raven Way. You leave out the Gerard Way references. You leave out the Professor Sinister.
John, I'm saying once you get to the performance, the performance is where it all goes to shit. It's the pitch. Like, I bet you could pitch My Immortal in such a way that someone would buy it, and then that's what
No,
you
I think people
deliver.
are out the second you say vampires.
Is My Immortal public domain?
Is it?
It's fan fiction, so it must be.
Yes. Yes. It should be that.
Awesome. So we can
Yeah,
do
dramatic rendition. I'm so ready.
Because the actual author has never been
Yeah.
located.
We'll have to
Yeah,
wait.
See if BBC would beat up.
We'll have to wait like 120 years before this public domain, like Mickey Mouse.
If we're still kicking in like 120 years, we are 100% doing a once in a full moon recreation, right? Like if the technology to make us live forever, or at least like much longer, exists by then, we're fucking doing like a stage play of once in a full moon.
Love it.
Yeah.
I want to be Nash.
I mean, I feel like the thing is, right, if you were to rewrite it, right, and we'll have to cut this in editing, we'll have to cut this bit, because if we have this on record that we said that we would rewrite it and then make the stage play, that might be bad for legal reasons, so cut this. But if we just made the stage play, right, it's so generic, no one would really, and if we change the character names, right, no one would be able to prove that is this specific young adult werewolf romance that we based our stage play on.
That's true.
Right, it's just happenstance.
As long as they don't, go back to this, as long as they don't have video evidence of me saying that was our plan,
Yeah, somebody, please don't clip this 30-second section and save it in a hard drive.
I'll be honest, I couldn't help myself and just went to my creator dashboard and hit clip that because I thought it would be funny.
Are you gonna send it to once Ellen Schreiber.moby.com.ru?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I have to now.
God, I wonder if anyone can get in contact with her, because it seems like both she and her brother haven't written anything in like over 10 years.
Let me see if I can find her on LinkedIn.
Oh, don't people get notifications when you search for them on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Like Ellen suddenly has like 500 notifications. It's like, wow.
I bet that's like a pretty common name, right?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Also, that's some real nominative determinism.
All right. We got one more. Matt.
One more chapter, yeah.
You're the last one left.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, chapter 4, baby. We're doing it.
There's an Ellen Schreiber in Belmont, Massachusetts, who went to Harvard.
Oh.
Probably not this Ellen Schreiber.
I hope it's the same one.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Listen, she was part of the Second City, which is a fairly prestigious improv group in Chicago, which is strange.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, which...
Huh.
Yeah, because someone in my preceptor group is doing something about the Chicago improv scene.
What?
Apparently Chicago's like a big place for it.
Yeah, send him a copy of this book.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that'd be funny actually. We should go and see if we can interview some people from the Second City and see if they know her.
That would be sick.
Just start like a documentary on this woman's life, just like mega dox her.
Can't we?
Oh. Okay, am I doing chapter 4 now?
Yeet.
Okay. Alright. Chapter 4 is called Walking with a Werewolf. Right? Don't laugh. This
By which she means incredibly elderly man. dressed up as a werewolf.
But yeah, so Celeste goes to the retirement community place. What's it called? Pine Tree Village. She goes to Pine Tree Village to see her all her old friends, all the old people she like hangs out with and volunteers to be with. And she goes dressed as Little Red Riding Hood. Very nice, very clever. Good job. Ellen
Is there any
Schreiber.
like in-universe reason why she does that?
It's Halloween.
No. But why Little Red Riding Hood?
Because she gets eaten by a wolf.
I don't know. Maybe werewolves on the mind after Nash's really spooky story. That's all I got.
That's
But
a
yeah,
good point.
it's Halloween, and she comes in and she sees Mr. Worthington, who is like her like best friend over there at Pine Tree Village, and he's dressed as a wolf, and he is like, "You're really pretty, and that's a nice costume," and she's like, "You look like a cool werewolf or something," and gives him a pin that says Happy Halloween. And like, I didn't know it was Halloween, which is like a great fucking old man joke because he's dressed up. I love that. That's the best part of the book, hands down.
That's all those years in the improv. Oh, sorry.
Didn't go to waste.
But yeah, he's like, I didn't know it was Halloween, even though, it's terrible. So yeah, so then she goes and like spends time with old people and like hands.
Oh, hold up, Matt. Sorry. Hey, can you guys shut the fuck up out there, please? Holy shit! Fuck, man! Sorry.
Are we good? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, some people, man. Anyway, yeah. Fuck. And then she goes, and hangs out with Mr. Worthington, and he starts telling her about the werewolf legend in Legends Run, which is basically like the same story Nash told her. And he doesn't even finish it because then like time for dinner or whatever. And then she leaves, and that's that. And then she goes to a Halloween party at Ivy's, I think, or Abby's. They're like the same person. I don't even know. I think Ivy. She goes to a Halloween party at Ivy's, and all the boyfriends come in, and they're all dressed up, and one is dressed up in like overalls and has like a rake, and he's like, "Look, I'm a West Sider," which is like really funny. That's yeah.
I hope he gets killed in like horrific gang violence.
Yeah, he pretends to be like a dumb hick, like West Sider or whatever he says. So then his girlfriend paints stripes on him and is like, "You're a cow" or something. I don't know. It's really bad. And then Nash shows up and he's not in a costume, and Celeste is really disappointed. And I'm like, "Oh, I don't think I really love Nash. We're just never."
That was Ellen's big trick. That was Ellen's big trick in improv. She would paint lipstick on her, and she's like, "You're a cow now. Go."
You just throw paint on random members of the audience and tell them to leave. Get out, you're a cow.
Because you gotta say yes and you're a cow. Go. Sorry, Matt.
No, that's the chapter. Nash shows up in like jeans and a t-shirt, and Celeste is like, "What are you supposed to be?" Because she's all dressed up as Red Riding Hood, and he's like, "I guess I'm the big bad wolf," and like scoops her up or something. Even he's in like khakis and a t-shirt or something.
Yeah.
And she's like,
But she was.
Wow.
Well, she was just upset that he didn't dress up.
Yeah, she's very disappointed that he didn't come in costume. But then he kisses her, and he's such a good kisser that she totally forgets how mad she is at the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
That's that.
There's never she never sets up for the next chapter. No. Like I'm in the middle of reading The Dark Tower by Stephen King right now, and like something he's great at doing. This is the only Stephen King series I've ever read. Something he's great at doing is leaving a cliffhanger. Like, holy shit, like I can't put this book down right now. I have to know what happens in the next paragraph. But something that Ellen is really great at is making you put the book down and saying, "Hey, that was enough for tonight." I'm okay with that chapter. Every chapter so far is just like a scene that's just disconnected.
A cliffhanger would make each chapter about twice the length it currently is. If you need to actually have something happen and then set up something else happening, it's hard to keep those chapters down to a strict, like, what is this, 9 pages per chapter deadline?
Yeah.
Let me check, actually, of how many chapters are, like, a lot of them are either 9 or 10 pages. Like, it's really, like, pretty regimented.
We'll cut her some slack, is what you're saying.
I think calling these chapters is generous.
This one's like 7, like chapter 18. They're like little vignettes.
They're
like
morsels.
little morsels.
They're little treats of story for your baby brains. What did we think of chapter 4? Actually, fuck chapter 4. What did we think of the first 4 pages? 4 pages, 4 chapters.
This is the worst setup. Sorry, Matt, go on.
No. Go ahead, Casey. Take us away.
I'm just gonna say there's no setup that I'm interested in knowing, because like the kind of mystery of like, ooh, who's the werewolf? Like, ooh, like that kind of stuff. It's like not set up enough. Like there's, like you said, like there's no real cliffhanger being created here. It's just there's a werewolf in town, and then there's incidentally a new kid. We all know what's gonna happen, which, to be fair, that's okay. Like we know the new kid's gonna be something probably, but it's more just like the what are we waiting for then? Like, because it's just going through like the mundanities of her life, and they're not fun. Like we're just watching her go around and be a saint. It's like there's nothing intriguing or investing. There's no world. There's no setup. So that's my thought.
I will not hesitate to fucking kill it. Get the hell out of my goddamn room. I will not fucking hesitate.
I feel like the Tendies coffee pasta is applicable.
You good, Adam?
Literally crying now.
I'll be right back.
Oh shit. I just want to clarify, when Adam said I won't hesitate, he was talking about killing her in Minecraft or something. In game. Don't ban me, Twitch. No actual threats of violence happened. Right, guys, back me up on this, please.
In a video game.
In game.
Yeah. And any threats of violence are implied to be in a video game. A video game.
Mostly Minecraft.
Minecraft is a video game.
It is.
So it would not be a crime to commit violence against someone in Minecraft.
Yeah, I'll literally end you, Kieran. I will not hesitate.
Oh fuck. I won't hesitate,
Listen,
bitch.
PvP isn't turned on that server.
Oh. Yeah. Damn, I hope Adam's okay.
This is gonna die on us.
Yeah, sound like his Minecraft playing got a little bit intense there.
Yeah. Maybe they're on like a hardcore, like you die. What? We should play Minecraft. Can we do like book club Minecraft?
Yo, you're on our server, Matt. You can come on anytime you want.
Yeah, but no one ever tells me, and I
Yeah.
don't want to play alone.
It's
Okay,
on
we'll
like
keep you up.
yeah, it's on like literally forever. Actually, it isn't on right now. I updated it and forgot to restart it. It's fine.
I just
What?
need you guys to be
How?
like, Matt, come play Minecraft. We would love to see you.
Okay, we'll let you know when we're on then, because
Listen, Casey
we-
never plays Minecraft, but
I occasionally do. I have my mouse now, so sometimes I am known to craft.
I think you're a liar. But
You're a liar and a thief and a coward, and you're wrong.
Guys, my grandma's in chat.
Whoa!
Hi, Grandma.
Hello, it's Grandma.
Hello.
hi, fellas.
Hi, Grandma. That...
Sorry, I just got first time chat from viewer, and it says, "Hello, it's Grandma."
Is that actually your grandmother?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hello. Sorry, what did I walk in on? What were you guys talking about?
We were just talking about committing violence in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I clarified that when you were talking to your girlfriend in the back. I was clarifying that you meant like you would not hesitate in game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we actually we run a Minecraft server together. And that is what I was talking about was I won't hesitate to like it's a not survival, it's a hardcore server. And there's friendly fires on. So that's why I was saying like I won't hesitate to like hurt you in game, but yeah, that kind of shit's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, not in a hardcore world. Like, geez.
No, I know it's.
I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying to clarify to if any Twitch admin are,
Oh
are
yeah,
watching.
yeah, no.
No real violence on this channel. We all love
No.
each other.
Of course not. No. Anyway, so are we almost?
Yeah, I think we're good to wrap up. We're talking about what we thought of the first 4 chapters, and then you have to go deal with that whole Minecraft hardcore server thing.
Yeah, she sometimes when she boots up the server, it's shit gets like finicky, and I gotta go help her out and show her like, oh, you gotta open up Hamachi first before you run the server. It's a step by step thing.
I understand.
Anyway, so the first 4 chapters are pretty rough. We are not the audience, and kids wouldn't like it either. And that's what I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kieran, thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it so far. It's just generally feels like there's both too much and not enough effort being put in. Things are weirdly verbose. There's strange use of literary devices, but all in kind of service of no vision.
Mm.
Sure.
Can we do more similes like blank, like a designer hand purse? Matt, do you have any good ones?
Ooh.
Like a
think for a minute.
Supreme hoodie.
Yeah, like man, my hair itches like when putting on a crisp new hoodie from Supreme itches your back.
We are not sponsored by Supreme.
No.
Other overpriced brands are available.
But yeah. Wow. It's bad. It's not cute.
It's rough.
No.
But I'm excited to finish the book with y'all.
Yeah, Matt, can you promise us great things to come?
I know how we can end this out. I know how we can end this out. Listen. We're only 4 chapters in. I've read the whole book. There's gonna be at least one thing you're looking forward to in the next, like, 26 chapters, right? Looking forward to finding out who the werewolf is, finding out if WWF stands for World Wrestling Federation or World Wildlife or whatever those.
I'm looking forward to the werewolf being elbow dropped.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I know I'm jumping to some conclusions regarding the meaning of WWF and what that's likely to entail, but I'm holding out hope, to be honest.
I think you're going to be sorely disappointed.
You know what? Something's got to sustain me through the rest of this book.
I think you should pick a new one. No, just I'm looking forward to seeing if there's any crossover with Zoe Redbird, or if there's any like Native American angles here. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Casey?
Yeah, I don't know. I just need something. I need something to happen that's not this. I'm not very picky at this point. Very low bar for me. Um, I just need her to do something. As of now, she's done nothing except community service, and I can't read about that anymore before I lose it. So
You hate the
Sure.
elderly or something? Like, come on. Community service
yes,
is a noble thing to do.
that's why I like to read chapter books about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we should be educating the young.
A werewolf, like kill the werewolf story in a nursing home is actually a great idea.
Honestly, if this nursing home gets played up more, I'm gonna be here for it.
Yeah.
But if the nursing home doesn't, I'm gonna be incredibly disappointed. Like that's I
It
think where
seems like this is just a device for like the spooky old man to explain why you shouldn't go into the woods and why you should be afraid. It's like the cabin in the woods trope of saying, "Oh, don't go up to the old Jenkins house. You're gonna get brutally murdered."
Yeah.
But of course, in this, I mean, it'd be a lot funnier if the main character just does end up getting brutally murdered by a werewolf. She's like, "Oh no, I'm not afraid. Haha, this is so romantic," and then she just gets mauled.
Yeah.
And then we find out this is a pseudonym for Ryan Johnson.
Matt, are you looking forward to anything, even though you've read it?
Yeah, well, I'm looking. My grandma just subscribed to the Twitch channel. I got a pop up on one screen, but it didn't come up on stream, and I'm really disappointed. What the fuck?
Whoa.
How come it's on Stream Manager but not on the stream? I wanted to play the little notification. You fuck.
Damn. Well, she's just gonna have to
Dude,
resubscribe.
I'm pissed, dude. You know, it's fine. I'm not mad or anything. Thank you, Grandma, for the $3.
Thank you,
Bless up, Phyllis.
Phyllis. If you have any extra cash, my twitch.tv is Adam S. Corey. That is Adam S. KHOURY. I'm currently looking for more subscribers. You can catch me playing gameplay videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is Adam S. Corey, twitch.tv. Thank you, Phyllis.
I want you to know that
I could just give you all $3. Is that $3 to split between the three of us? Phyllis? Send me Adam's info. No, I'm just kidding.
I did.
Please.
I dropped it in the chat. I gave you a shout out in the chat.
Oh god.
Also, Adam, when was the last time you even streamed?
I mean, it's been a while, but I won't say no to $5. You know what I mean? There's not a lot I wouldn't do.
She says each of you $3.
Oh, perfect.
We're loaded,
That's
guys.
so nice. We're rich. We're rich.
Oh, we
That's
finally made it on Twitch. Time for me to drop out of college.
awesome.
That is cool.
Thank you,
No more.
Grandma.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Phyllis.
No, jokes aside, the $3 she just gave me sent me over the limit to get a payout from Twitch again.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
No.
That's so pog.
hey, I have a question about Twitch, Matt.
Yeah, somebody.
When somebody like resubscribes for like 25 months, that's 25 times like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever their limit is, or whatever the price is. How does that work?
When it says resubscribe 25 months.
Yeah.
So that's I know for most people, I'm sure there are situations where that means they subscribe for 25 months, but I believe that usually means that's how long they've been subscribed. And they're just doing another month. They're just doing another normal $5, but they've been subscribed for 28 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Phil's one says, I'm celebrating because Matt finally finished college. Yeah, I did, baby. Let's go.
You did?
Woo! My degree's in the mail, baby, on the way.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
I know. Thank you, Grandma. You're the best. If you ever want to actually celebrate, just gift me a bunch of subs on Twitch because it boosts my numbers. Maybe the algorithm will pick me up.
Yeah, I got my degree in the mail and I spilled tikka masala all over it, so I was pretty fucking pissed.
No.
Does that mean you got to do another degree?
I might have to do another 4 years.
Damn.
You lose it, you lose it.
Yeah, that's tough. So I'm disappointed. Phyllis's notification. You know, I'll hit him with the Adam special. Where's the Adam special?
There is no
There
line.
it is.
Oh my god! Thank you for the subscription, Eyebrow Matt. Oh my god, I just subscribed to myself. What's the Adam special? Hold on, where is it?
There is no line.
Oh my god, John with the $81.
Holy shit, John.
That's the Adam special. Is just hitting the test a donation button over and
Thank
over
you.
again.
Now, we haven't talked about this yet, but
There is
you
no
know,
line.
John just gave
Whoa,
us $81.
whoa, John with another $39.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sorry, I'm sorry.
How does you know, how do we divvy that up? Kind of what I'm asking, you know what I mean? Because you know, I know it's your stream, but we kind of all share a part in this, you know what I mean? I could really use that fourth of that money. 'Cause,
I'll split it 4 ways.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can all.
Well, it's what's fair is fair, you know. And while you're at it too, I mean, any subscriptions that come your way. If I know you said you're getting paid out by Twitch, so if you just wanna, you can Venmo. You have my Venmo, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can just send that. Go ahead and send them.
All
my way.
$14 are going right to you, baby.
Yeah. What is that divided by 4?
350.
350. Okay. Yeah, that'll pay for half of my lunch at Trader Joe's.
Listen, my treat, buddy. My treat.
Thank you.
We're rich.
In all seriousness, the pay threshold for Twitch is $100.
Wow! Congrats, Matt.
So
Oh, wow.
I'm making 100 big ones. Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow, you're rich. You're rich.
I'm so wealthy.
Is this now just like a flex stream?
No, especially because I'm paying someone to redesign emotes for me, and that's gonna cost me at least 100, if not more. So it's already gone. It's all already gone. But listen, you gotta reinvest, you know what I mean? You gotta put it back in.
Exactly, yeah.
You're gonna be in the
Spend money to
trenches for a
make
little
money.
bit.
Well, the dream is, you know, I just get enough subscriptions that I need the. Oh, I have one of those. I literally have one of those.
It's good.
There is no line.
So, oh my God, John with another $10.
Johnny!
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I just need. Listen. One of these days, people are gonna, people are gonna open Twitch, just like random people on the internet are gonna open Twitch. They're gonna look, and they're gonna see front page eyebrow Matt bad book club. The
One
algorithm's gonna pick it up, and then we're fucking gone, baby. We are out of here.
Dude. I really hope.
Hell yeah.
Having a job looks. I just I just want to play video games and have people pay me.
Is it not the dream?
Yeah. But anyway, listen, Bad Book Club. This has been really fun, guys.
Yay! I'm excited to read more of this.
We're
This
gonna
is
read
really
more.
bad.
Oh, what am I looking forward to? Right? I never answered that.
No, I don't think you did.
I'm looking forward to all of us. I mean, I already know the answer, but I'm looking forward to all of us seeing the werewolf for the first time. I want us all to talk about it and how it's really weird and very furry like. No judgment.
Oh no.
No judgment.
No.
No, much judgment.
No,
Much
this
judgment.
This is a judge.
Can we like render like a formal judgment? Like can we like have like a like write like a paper that says our formal judgment on the matter when we come to it?
We could do that to create like a good manifesto or something.
I'm gonna stay out of this one. You know, as the streamer, I feel like I gotta be. No judgment. This is a judge-free zone. You guys can shit on whoever you want. That's fair game. But if Twitch comes for my ass, I gotta be like, hey, it wasn't me. The old Shaggy defense,
I mean, we said these are chapter books, right? Like, how nasty can it get?
It's not nasty. It's just like it's fuck it. I'll talk about it for a minute. In Twilight, when he like goes full vampire, she's like, "Damn, that's hot," right? It's a little weird because like when he goes full vampire for the first time, he's like, "I could snap your neck in a second," and she's like, "Ooh," it's like really weird, right? Like he runs around like a whole like meadow in like a millisecond, and then he's like, "You couldn't outrun me. You would be dead." And she's like, "Ooh, dreamy." It's like, all right, yeah, chill a little. But at least he's still like he doesn't change his appearance.
Yeah.
This guy goes full werewolf, and she's like, "Ooh, he's even hotter now." It's just kind of like uncomfortable. Like,
Lord.
again,
Did someone not think through the implications?
It's not even like I don't know. I don't even want to say like judging like the furry. It's just like she's like,
no, that isn't furry. I think that's just a crime.
No,
in most states.
Yeah. She's like those. She's like those fangs. I'm like, what is happening right now? What the fuck is going on?
Bestiality is not illegal in Washington, D.C.
Cut the stream.
No.
In
Washington.
Is this a Simon Corey special? Do I remember this?
No, well, kind of. This.
Okay.
We looked it up. Bestiality is not illegal in, I think it's like 7 states, and one of them is Washington, D.C. Like, why the capital of the U.S.?
That it seems like bestiality, illegality lines up more with like conservative states. It seems like it's more of an issue of like it's not like I feel like the animal rights thing for some reason is not the concern. That's kind of the vibe I get, that it's more like it seems to coincide with a lot of states that like have really strong like anti like gay laws and stuff. Like it seems
Yeah.
more like a sexual thing than like an animal thing. I mean,
Right.
obviously bestiality is bad, everybody should ban it, but it's weird how it lines up, and I wonder if like it's older laws that were like from like like the 40s or something.
Well,
For for other weird reasons,
Yeah.
like religious and stuff.
part of it lines up with like the French Revolution and the French Party in the US, where there was like there was that like resurgence of like sexual liberation, and and with that came like this like suppression and like anti-French party, anti-French ideals. And so there was a crackdown on that in a lot of those conservative states. I'm trying to remember what I read from this. I read like this like whole book about it, and I can't remember a single thing. I'll have to find it. It's in my library somewhere. Very interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. With the
There is
French
no line.
classic.
Oh, John with $10. Oh my god.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny.
This became a bestiality stream real quick.
It's
No.
really easy with me. You know.
Well, we're being told that we're reading a bestiality book at this point.
No. It's not bestiality. I just want to clarify it. It's not bestiality. It's just
It's just, attraction to the animal parts.
It
yeah, like
toes the line.
and it's not even like she's not even like, ooh, I like that he's more of an animal. She's like, I like his fangs. Like really like weird things to like focus on.
What else has fangs? What else? Like, it's saying, oh yeah, look at these dog attributes the thing has. It's like, okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's just awkward as well. It's not like sexy or like, you know what I mean? Like it's just.
I mean, I'd hope not.
But like, if you're gonna commit to it, you gotta commit. It's just like, ooh.
I don't know.
I think
I don't know. I think like a little bit of furry stuff is much preferable to full blown bestiality.
That's fair. That's fair.
You guys ever seen a cat penis close up?
No.
No.
I cut the stream.
I gotta tell this story real quick.
Roll
we
the
go.
ad.
Yeah,
Commercial. Cut the commercial.
Hit the ad break button. My roommate has a Sherpa blanket, and we found out like a couple weeks ago that the cat that she has like a sexual attract. You're kidding! You hit the fucking ad break, you kid.
I did. I actually ran a 30-second ad.
I hate you. No, I'm gonna wait for the ad break to finish the story now. Watch me.
That just made me like 7 cents.
And we're back from the ad break. So as I was saying about cat penises, my roommate has a Sherpa blanket, and we figured out that this cat has a sexual attraction to Sherpa. I don't know if it's like the electrostatic that that it feels from rubbing its penis up against the Sherpa, but yeah, she came into the room one day and the cat was just humping the Sherpa blanket. No other blanket, just the Sherpa. Just the Sherpa. So something about the texture. So naturally I grabbed the blanket. I was like, oh, I gotta try this. And I did the same. No, I'm just kidding. All right, and that was a great stream, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Once in a Full Moon.
It's fine. We'll edit it out.
Well, I'm the one who's editing it, so something tells me this is going right in the beginning of the video. No, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Matt, are we sending it off, or are we done?
Yeah. Listen, I think this is our first time back after like a month break. We finally have you back, Adam. I think everyone should get a little send off, starting with Casey, because Casey's my favorite.
Wow.
Wow. No, everyone get a little send off, and then we'll call it a night. Casey, what do you got to say to the viewers and to us?
Don't read this. Just watch us talk about it. That's enough. Don't suffer. I love you all so much, and I don't want you to have to endure the pain that we have. Bye.
Kieran, what do you got?
I've got a brilliant idea. So when we do the inevitable radio play adaptation, we can use these like Greek theater masks.
Oh.
So stay tuned, viewers, because you can look forward to as we make our way through this nightmare. You can experience and take joy in our suffering.
Oh shit! We all gotta do it now. We all gotta do it for at least a second, right? Fuck! I hope people tune in right now. Oh. Awesome.
This is like vaguely culty.
It's a little, yeah, that's fine. Adam, what do you got? And don't say cat penis.
Well, I just wanted to thank you guys. My apologies for the things I said today. I promise to be better. And can I plug my shit, Matt? Or
Yeah. Plug your shit.
yeah, plug your shit. Catch me every 5.5 months on twitch.tv/Adam S. Corey. That's Adam S. KHOURY. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me Facebook. Yeah.
Sick. Very pog, very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just gave you another shout out in the chat. Honestly, I just wanted to see if it would work. It does.
That's awesome.
Yeah, go check out Adam S. Corey over at twitch.tv/Adam S. Corey. They are cool and pog.
Yep.
Oh geez, I guess it's my turn. This has been wonderful. This book is so much worse than marked that I'm having a lot more fun with it. I do miss Poopy. Something about Poopy. That one stream where we laughed at the word Poopy for like 35 consecutive minutes.
That's my favorite episode.
Yeah, I wish Celeste had a vocabulary like Zoe Redbird, but unfortunately it's a little more bland. But I'm excited for this. I'm really committed to book club at least once a week, I think. I think we can make that work, right, gang? I'm gonna ask you on stream to peer pressure you into saying yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
whatever gets us through this faster, that works for me.
Dick, cool. Well, I'm glad we did this, and I'm glad to have the full gang here. I honestly think we've done like 10 episodes of book club almost, and we've only had this is like the second with 4 people. We've like never had a full cast like ever.
So exciting. Like,
yeah. So this is awesome. So yeah, thank you for being here, friends. I love you guys. Chat, thank you for hanging out. We're gonna call it a night. Y'all are cool. Puma, thank you for the recommendation. Everyone go check out Puma. Puma doesn't stream, but Puma's cool, so everyone should be friends with Puma. And yeah, that's all I got. I feel like I've never done this before. But I think hold on. Does this work how I want it to? Okay, we're gonna go raid my friend. I've never raided before. We're gonna raid, so everyone just go say hi to my friend real quick. He's playing Castlevania Dracula X right now. Just go say. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but just go say hi because he's cool, and I think he'll get a kick out of me raiding him. All right, love you, chat. Bye, everyone. Love you guys lots. Tune in next.